Hey, yo, baby. I don't know if it's intentional. I don't know. But Delta Force, they're trying to annihilate Battlefield's legacy. Like, real shit. What they got going on here with their title, they're looking to really steal some of that Battlefield real estate, okay? Now, I know there's some Delta Force veterans that might be watching this video and be like, well, they were never really about that in that fashion. I get it. But what we are seeing today, what we are seeing currently within the latest gameplay showcase, oh my gosh, baby. Oh my gosh. Delta Force is really trying to make an argument to be that FPS shooter that all the Battlefield heads have been clamoring for. Real shit. And we're going to talk about it in this video. So if that sounds good, make sure that you like this video. And also, if you want to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. Now, I'm just going to keep it real. Listen. I personally don't know nothing about the Delta Force lineage, all right? I don't know anything about the Delta Force history because it was a little before my time, if you believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I see the core principles of what's going on, especially when they showed within their latest showcasing of like what the old school gameplay used to look like. It seems like they're trying to walk that fine line between legacy, right? And just bringing things up to date, which I totally respect. And I feel as though the core fans of Delta Force will respect it. You know what I mean? Not everything could be one-to-one like the old school days. You just can't do that. In most instances, it makes for boring titles when you go that route. You know what I'm saying? So just to see they're on par with making Delta Force a up-to-date title that everybody can enjoy, they're going about that right. I really respect the way they're headed with this game overall. Now, let's talk about this. The Battlefield legacy. Oh man, this might get ugly. This just might get ugly. Okay, the Battlefield legacy. It's really on the line. Like, Battlefield has lost its identity over the past couple of games that they dropped. Like, can we all agree on that? I would say so. Now, don't get it twisted. Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 were actually good Battlefields, in my opinion. But once we cut the ribbon on 2042, that's where shit goes left. Okay, that's where shit really goes left. I respect those other titles, the previous titles I just mentioned, for doing things a little different and just trying to stamp themselves as good Battlefield additions to the franchise, which, again, personally, I feel they are. 2042 just didn't connect the dots. The game overall felt half-baked. Like, it just wasn't there far as features. It just wasn't there far as being a complete game. Let's be real. Now we're looking at things on the other spectrum of what Delta Force Hawk Ops has to offer. And it's looking okay. It's looking decent. It's looking like something that I could potentially get behind. Now, I told you guys, I wasn't really here for the Battlefield experience with Delta Force Hawk Ops. I really wasn't. But that showcasing in this trailer would make you second guess and be like, hey, I might try that out. I think I would put some time into that game mode and see what it's about. You know what I mean? They're showing us things that really are intriguing to Battlefield enthusiasts, right? We're seeing large-scale warfare. We're seeing destruction. We're seeing great combat. We're seeing decent gameplay. These are things that would intrigue a Battlefield head. It's just plain and simple. That would intrigue some of us. Now, to what extent that we get pulled into this title, I don't know. That is yet to be seen because, again, we haven't even touched this title at all. Now, I know a few lucky people have, but most people have not touched this title. But this could really be such a blow to Battlefield overall. Like, it really can. Due to the simple fact that Battlefield has basically struck out with 2042. Let's be real. They just struck out, right? They had some updates. They had some things going on and some things that I did think were okay. But overall, you have to scratch and move on. But what do they do from here? It seems as though Delta Force is trying to slide in the spotlight here and just take that real estate and actually take that mind real estate as well and just build something special. And I'm not against that at all. There's but so many times you could fuck something up for a loyal fan base until they're just like, these guys aren't getting it right. Let's move on. And we're at that point with Battlefield. We're honestly at that point with Battlefield. Delta Force, do I see them doing anything revolutionary in what they're doing here with the execution of their game? I think bringing a lot of platforms together to play as one, I think that's super dope. And I don't want that to be looked over. That's actually a pretty big deal. And it seems as though they're going to be delivering the Battlefield experience in the sense of having a story mode, a robust multiplayer, things that just Battlefield is known for. You know what I mean? And it looks like they're trying to stick it and not fuck things up here. Now, again, we don't know how this is going to play out. They have a showcasing going on, like a gameplay session going on in California later this month, right? And I haven't seen any feedback from anything concerning that event just yet, right? And I don't even know when it's particularly going on, to be very, very honest with you. However, when it happens, I'm going to pay close attention to the feedback that the gamers are given on this title, because Delta Force can be something special. It can be something that we all get excited for, but I'm just shaky on the gameplay front. I'm just really shaky on the gameplay front. As far as the cinematics, far as the cuts of gameplay that we have been seeing, oh baby, it's like, sign me up. I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? But long term, is this really what it is? Is the gameplay really holding up on the fire, or are these just good edits, good cuts put together to make a pleasant sandwich for us to eat? You know what I mean? Like, what's really real here? But nevertheless, we all have something to be excited for here. Delta Force is going to be a title that a lot of gamers have on their radar. And I already know, if you're watching this video now, you have some type of interest in this game. And rightfully so. I don't blame you. You actually have pretty good taste. From what I'm seeing, this game has the potential to be okay. So let's see what happens in the month of March, far as the gameplay sessions in the community feedback for Delta Force. Are we gaining headway? Is this something that we can champion and get behind? Or will this game bring up more questions and issues? We just don't know yet, but I am going to be here to find out. You guys already know. Delta Force, threatening Battlefield's legacy. Do you think so? I think so. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, again, give it a big like. And also, if you did not check out my last video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.